Yo, another random live, y'all. Let me check the audio. Another random live. There we go. Yeah, we good. Yo, when you pull up, man, go ahead, drop a comment, bro. Drop a comment real quick, and let me know how to if the audio is too loud. I know it's random, y'all. I know I said something about doing a stream last Sunday, but it's all about timing. It's all about timing, man. I had to drop off a load 2 days ago, so I really ain't had time to do a live stream. I didn't want to do it during the week because I know a lot of people was working. So what's good? What's good? What's good, bad guy? What's good, Dr. Charles? What's good, Johnny? How y'all doing this evening, man? What y'all doing for the holidays, bro? What y'all doing for the holidays? Johnny, I know you eating, though. I know you eating right now. Everybody coming in, hit the like button, drop a comment down if you're new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And y'all, if y'all got any questions, ask away. Ask away. Hey, how you doing, Ms. Miller? I've had some interesting consultation calls this weekend, y'all. So if y'all need help with anything, let me know, because a lot of people are being misguided by misinformation. So if you guys want to get a consultation call whenever you're watching this live, I know usually after I post it, a lot of people come through asking a lot of questions, either through email or the comments. But all of the very specific long questions, if you got a free hour or two on the weekend, book a consultation with me, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. So bad got fly. Has Hotshot trucking basically been, the driving been more profitable and more comfortable? So profitable, I'll say cost per mile wise, yes. But as far as gross wise, I can't necessarily say that. I believe the market for LTL freight and box trucks is way bigger than Hotshot. Hotshot is probably a bigger growing industry, especially for the 40-foot, where they can, the CDL setup where you can carry more. But as far as the non-CDL setup where you're carrying about 10 to 12,000, I think the box trucks have a bigger market where there's bigger opportunities, not necessarily higher rates or rate per mile, but it's more opportunity. So that's a good question. I would say Hotshot is most definitely more comfortable, but it takes more skill in driving as far as being a combination vehicle. So as long as you can drive a big truck, you could probably drive a box truck. But as far as a combination vehicle, it's going to take just a little more skill when backing, especially parallel parking. I need your help. Please send your email. So my email, let's see, Entre, gmail.com. I put it in all of my descriptions below in videos, but that's it right there. If you want to go ahead and send me an email real quick so you don't get in the mix up of a lot of them. So hard finding loads past week for my Texas guys. Hey man, Texas is a tough lane, man. It's a tough lane. It all depends. But Johnny, I thought were you doing the box trucks or were you doing semis? You getting a box back soon? Me and Daniel have actually been talking about. I got to get him on the channel soon next week. But we're talking about possibly renting some budget trucks and seeing if we can get a pretty good rate for people, and then leasing them through the company. Haven't really heard back from budget, but that's something that we're thinking about. But me personally, just going out and financing one, no, I don't. I think the next vehicle that I would personally financed through the business, probably would be a semi in the next year or two. But 2 hot shots for now. I'm looking to get in the box truck. If you're in the semi, man, I don't see why. Our market is so plush. There's so many variables into non-CDL. Like, you so limited. I was on a call and I was searching the market for a person out of Decatur, Alabama, and he had a non-CDL box truck, 26 feet. And we were looking. I was just showing him how to book a load, and we looked out for Monday and Tuesday yesterday. And it was 6 loads. We looked up for loads for dry vans of 53-foot tractor trailers, and it was over 600 loads. You get what I'm saying? I think it was like 1,500 exact matches within a 150-mile radius of where he was in Decatur. So I don't know why you would switch over. Which one do you like better, hot shot or box truck? Me personally, I like hot shot. I like it because I feel like it gives me more of a skill set. It gives me more of a. When I got into hot shot, I just thought about expanding it. Like, I felt like the job I was doing was so close to what the big guys was doing. I was like, as long as I keep practicing and keeping the mindset of growing, that it can happen. But with box trucks, I don't know. My mind was just sheltered and thinking, how can I maximize the profits in box trucks? But with hot shot, I just feel like it's a little harder with securement, and it's more of a hassle on your mind, especially like if you haven't seen anything like 8 feet, 10 feet high go on the back of your truck. But I like hot shot more. That's just me, more of a comfortable ride, sitting lower. As far as loading time and unloading time, it's just way quicker than box trucks. And I just built a bed in my back seat. I've been trying to keep it on like hush mode, but I'm about to be saving some money on hotels with it's like a twin size Tempur-Pedic mattress in the back. So it's pretty nice. We renting and it hasn't been working. Well, it all depends on your rental rate, because it's so much overhead in the business that people forget about. And the rental rates are really up. What's good, Brandon? Houston is crazy low. I believe it, bro. Need to know how to get reasonable insurance for box truck, fuel card, factoring company. Also, how to dispatch myself. Sabrina, Miss Sabrina, if you got time on the weekend, we can schedule a consultation call, $50 for 30 minutes or $80 for an hour. And I can show you everything I know. I got links for, I got Daniel. He has his own independent insurance agency. And all those links are down below. If you need a fuel card or factoring company, that you can go with OTR Capital. It's right here. Or RTS. And either Wade Fenton or Shelby can get you right. So either that, or we can hop on a call and we can talk about your market. We can talk about the rates and lanes and where thinking about doing the box truck business and how you can get a better insurance rate than you probably been quoted already. So you're welcome. Sure your email ain't big money. Oh no. Can I make it out of Miami, Florida? So to answer your question bluntly, it's a lot of people who can run local in I won't say Miami because that's the bottom of Florida. It's some people who try to run regional and the Southeast and they can make it work, but it's just going to be a lot of deadhead miles. So if you can deal with deadhead mileage, now if you're just saying straight up out of Miami, no, I don't see it unless you have somebody direct. But building that relationship is going to take time and experience. So that's my answer. What's good, Mr. Alex? Has peak season made a difference for you? So me and my market with non-CDL Hotshot, no. If anything, this is probably the worst market for, the worst time for a Hotshot. Because you got to think with a lot of rain, sleet, snow, and hail, or whatever weather's going on, a lot of people going to want their stuff shipped in an enclosed, like a tractor, a dry van, or maybe even really just a dry van. Because if not, we end up tarping the load. So unless it's just somewhere where they can't back it into a dock or get it offloaded without a dock, They probably gonna want it in the enclosed trailer. So right now it's probably one of the worst seasons, not necessarily as far as finding freight, but as far as the rate for freight. So it hasn't made it's made a difference as far as I'm seeing less, like, lower rates than before when I first started 4 months ago with Hotshot. So, but box trucks is probably fairly the same, if not probably a little lower on the spot market, but just higher with Amazon. So. What's good, bro? Long time, high business. It's surviving. Hey, like I said, I knew I knew what I was getting myself into as far as coming into the season. Like I said, the first month I ended up grossing 18,000, and the other months have just been lower, averaging around 13K gross a month. So it hasn't been the best. I can't lie, it hasn't been the best as far as the past 2 months, but the first 2 months were really good. So I know it's gonna probably pick back up in February, March, around that time. And I'm looking to get an auxiliary fuel tank. I already got the bed made in the back seat to save on a little overhead, but I'm also probably gonna be traveling, coast to coast, trying to partial up and get better at it, man. Just get a little better. Do the long-term contract on the rental, it will pay. Oh, do the long-term contract on the rental, it will pay for itself. Yeah, that's what Jabril does. I wish I probably can get Jabril on the live stream, probably not this weekend, but next weekend. I got to fly out to Kansas for the holidays. I was going to run loads, but plane tickets just get more expensive due to coming up to Christmas. So we're going to go ahead and go up there now. So I will be free for the next week. I might do another live stream too. But after that, all of January, I'm literally going to be on the road the whole time. So my bad. Yeah, my boy Daniel, the truth. Yes, sir. And Nick. I'm hitting the dislike button. You know the drill. Nah, man. You know what's going on, man. You know what's going on. Everybody who's in right now, if you can, hit the like button. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know if you guys are in Hotshot or Boxtruck. What's your market? And where y'all from? Too much crap around Miami. Need to be in the middle to Upper Florida. Yeah, I would say Orlando up into Jacksonville. It may be better. I would say just Jacksonville. It may be better freight options. I have had a load coming from North Carolina to Jacksonville and a load from Jacksonville to Atlanta. I just got lucky. I'm going to be real. I think I got lucky because, like I said, in the hotshot market, it's just not much freight. It's not much freight. Now, box truck is a different story, but the rates are just, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Yeah, man, break even and keep moving. Just try to keep expenses as low as possible. Yeah, that's like I said, that's why I got the bed built in the back seat. I can't wait to show that. Like I said, it's really nice. It's a really nice setup. So I can't wait to show you guys that probably in the next 2 to 3 days once I edit the video of me going to Florida. And like I said, I'm doing stuff as a learning experience for myself, but also because I like inspiring people and let them know, like, it's gonna happen sometimes in trucking. You can't really predict it. Florida's just one of them lanes that you got to get $2.60 to $3 a mile going into just so you can deadhead back up. It's the truth. I wouldn't lie. You may have answered this already, but as far as possible profit loads, which is better, a cargo van or a box truck first starting out? I couldn't speak more on cargo vans. I wish Simple Express came in more often because he made a video about that. So if you check out Simple Express, he got a video about cargo vans where he spent a lot in fuel, but as far as like running the business, he said it was about the same. You're gonna gross more with a box truck, but if you can find a work, a cargo van can be profitable. Now I don't know much about that market, so and I honestly don't look into researching into it. But it all depends on you and your situation and what you're willing to do. So I won't knock cargo vans. I know medical supplies are something that cargo vans do pretty good, maybe postal routes. So, but I am looking to getting somebody on, hopefully, who can help out with that. I got my truck, but I can't find the trailer. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. All I can say is probably look up local trailer dealerships. Look for somebody who can build it. Hopefully, in 6 to 8 weeks. I say that maybe 8 to 12 weeks. That's realistic. If you try to do the big guys like Big Tex, Diamond C, PJ, it's gonna be a 4 to 6 month wait. Because a lot of those are on back order. So, and at this point, it's just getting the material to make them. Okay, so what's the greatest benefit of being a hotshot driver? Driver though, not owner operator. Maybe depending on the person you're working with, I would say the cent per mile that you're getting paid. I believe if you were to be running a hotshot, like I know with the guy, I'm still looking for a driver, so that's crazy. But I think they should get compensated more for actually loading, because I had a consultation about a week ago asking about that. He was thinking about getting a reefer truck and a hotshot truck. And he was saying how he should pay the drivers, and he was giving me his plan and his analogy, saying, what if I paid the reefer guy $25 an hour and I paid the hotshot guy $20 an hour? I said, well, I think that would actually be the opposite. I feel like the hotshot guy, because he's getting out of the truck, he's going to be securing freight, because he was just thinking about the markets and the rates. But I'm like, nah, that hotshot guy is going to be putting in more work. If anything, I would pay that hotshot guy maybe $20 to $25 an hour when driving, and even more when he's securing, because that's really the most important part of the job. And that's what makes like securing freight on an open deck so much more, I won't say valuable, but more of a skill set. So that's a good question. I think besides hotshot, just saying a flatbed driver and a dry van or a reefer driver, I feel like that flatbed driver is just going to be taken care of a little better when it comes to compensation, just because they're doing a little more work. In my opinion, I'm going to say that. Yeah, have a long-term rental myself way easier. That's what's up. Salute, first viewer from Jacksonville, Florida. What's up? What's up? It will get better once that winter breaks. I got a cousin that runs hotshot out of Rochester, New York in the winter. It ain't the best, but he makes it work. I told him to get the CDL like me. We could run a team. That's what's up. I'm in Duval looking to do Boxtruck. That's what's up, Malcolm. Welcome to the channel, man. I ain't never seen your name in a live stream before, but what's up? What's up? I'm in Cdl school getting my Class A. I originally wanted a semi, but the prices are insane. That's why I'm thinking hotshot. Okay. Like I said, it's all gonna depend, man. Like I said, you in Florida. The prices for semi, and it's gonna be hard to get financing for semi being straight up new with a CDL. But like I said, if you get 2 years in hotshot, you got 2 years of a business, a Class A, it's gonna be easier to get financing. So I feel you on that. So after this year, that's gonna be 1 year of trucking. So like I said, probably in the middle of 2023 is when I'm probably gonna be looking to expand and getting into the semi world myself. But for right now, still LTL freight, although I'm transitioning into probably a Class A setup with a hotshot. Okay, I got to get them bagged up a little bit. Yeah, I'll get my Class B. I'm staying with my box truck. That's what's up, Joshua. That's what's up. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. There is freight in hotshot. On a 40-foot, you can get 3 parcels going the same way, paying $1.30 each. But the way to make that work, they all need to deliver at the same state under 120 miles between them. That's true. I agree with that. But like I said, depending on what market you're in at the moment, it's just not much freight on the board. Most freight is getting booked as soon as it's posted. So me personally, I'm just not the person. If it's a lot of parcels that are getting booked left and right for $1 to $1.20, I'd rather just wait on a truckload that's paying at least $2 to $2.20 a mile. And if it's space available, then partial. I don't see the point in risking you book that $1.20 because you said, it's Monday and I got until Thursday to deliver this load in Texas. I'm pretty sure by Tuesday or Wednesday, something else I can book to go to Texas. And then when it's Wednesday and you still ain't find that load going to Texas, or you done simply been outbidding on every load to go to Texas, that's when it gets a little more difficult. Maybe I'm thinking more hard about it, but I think more simplistic, and I think more like as far as profitability, knowing your cost per mile, and once you got it, just operating for it. I mean, I don't see the point in taking loads under your cost per mile just because you know you could possibly put something with it. You get what I'm saying? So it's a hit or miss, but it's more like the stock market. So it's high risk, high reward. So if that works out, you're going for $3.90 a mile. If it doesn't, if you get two on, that's still $2.60 a mile. If you don't and you lose, it's $1.30 a mile. So that's how I look at it. Silver Line has a rental on trailers. That's up. Got two questions. There's such thing as no-touch freight in the box truck game, and can you put APU unit on a box truck? I'm not sure about the APU unit. If anybody else knows that answer, let me know. But as far as no-touch freight, yes, most freight on the spot market, as far as like DAT load board, 123 load board, and truck stop, are going to be no-touch freight. There are also Amazon facilities that will load you instead of you having to get out and load. But so I would say most freight, like I said, on the load board for dry van, reefer, and tractor trailer are not driver assist, basically. But driver assist loads do pay a little more. Also, having a lift gate and being able to perform a driver assist, like having to lower it down and maybe take it into a building, they will pay you more for that. But driver assist also can be, they load you with tires, and once you get to the receiving, you throwing tires off. So it's different types of driver assist. I know a lot of people look at that because depending on how they are medically, they may not want to be lifting anything heavy, but driver assist isn't as bad as it sounds. You just want to be compensated for it. So if you're getting paid $1.70, $1.80 for something driver assist, when you could have been making $2 a mile just backing into a dock and driving off and backing in and getting unloaded, it kind of makes it pointless. So yes, 90% of box truck loads are no-touch freight unless you run Amazon. Exactly. I have my own authority. I got to make you a mod, Joshua. I don't think I can do it on StreamYard. I'll probably have to go back to the regular YouTube and do it. I have my own authority with a 26-foot box truck based in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I just dropped off a load there. But now I'm thinking about switching to Hotshot. Is that a good idea? I don't want to tell you what financially is a good idea for you. Like I said, the box truck market has more to offer as far as consistency. So I wouldn't want you to leave what you're doing now, especially if it's profitable for you and you can make it work. Everything's going to be almost the same. I promise y'all I wouldn't tell you guys up front. I have had a couple of great weeks in Hotshot, but box trucks are just simply more consistent. And like I said, I feel like even finding something dedicated is way easier, having something on an enclosed trailer rather than having something dedicated, meaning every single day you're running a route with a flatbed Hotshot. It's not too much local work for it. If there's anybody who can correct me if I'm wrong, you can, but I feel like it's even probably a better chance in finding something dedicated with a box truck. So if you have a mechanic to do it, why not? Just get it inspected also. Yes, sir. Just recently subscribed. Appreciate it, Malcolm. Stay in a box truck and run for about 6 months, stack up, get experience, and then switch if you still want to. I agree. Been watching since your first video. You got some. That's what's up, man. You've been here from the get-go. Man. This ain't rocket science. Some things are easier than most people don't understand and think it is hard to do Hotshot. It really isn't. It's not hard to do Hotshot. I just say, like I said, it will be more challenging than box trucks because with box trucks, I don't think you'll have more accountability on you for the load. Like there are loads that, of course, they're supposed to be strap and go, but with them being palletized the way they are on the box truck, especially if it's fulled up to the back to the brim, you really don't even have to secure it. I mean, you can put a load bar in between, but it's really not going anywhere. Compared to having an 8,000-pound tractor on your truck, and you're required for chaining that down. And if you don't have any experience in it, you can learn. It don't take too much to learn a skill, but like I said, it's gonna be a little tougher than using a couple of ratchet straps in the back of a box truck. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Good day, bro. Any knowledge on hauling RVs or any? No, I don't know anything about that. I do general freight. So, like I said, I got 31.5, 36-foot gooseneck trailer where I basically run flatbed LTL general freight. So I haven't looked into that, but I have heard about it. So how much you make a week? Not enough, man. Like I said, it's been some slower weeks. The past 2 weeks I ran was the gross amount was 33 and 35. So facts, it's not so hard at all. Just have to hustle daily. Yes, sir. I averaged 3,800 in a 26-foot box with liftgate. That's what's up. Okay. What was the difference in insurance costs when you switched, and did you have to start a new authority? Yeah, I mean, if you're starting a new business, yes, you got to start a new authority. But as far as the insurance costs, like I said, it was probably around, for me individually, it would have been about $1,850 a month for a box truck. And then first I got quoted $2,100 a month when when I didn't ask Daniel for a quote. And on the 2018 Dodge Ram, my insurance with all of the coverages and my trailer was $1,200. With that 2022 Laramie, it's $1,500. So yeah, still cheaper than box trucks, but it's a lot. Still a lot. Nice, I'll be there next weekend for a cruise. Cowboys talking about something else. Which mountains are the worst? Now, I haven't traveled them. Like I said, Tennessee and West Virginia, Pennsylvania, them ain't that bad. Out of the East Coast, my opinion gonna be West Virginia. I don't know why. I feel like West Virginia was the worst. Out of the West Coast, what I've done so far, of course, I'm gonna say around Phoenix area, going into Phoenix, because that's about around where the Grand Canyon at. But those mountains was by far for me the worst. But I haven't even went up into Utah, Colorado, and seen all of that stuff. So. But I'm gonna easily say West Virginia on the East Coast. East Coast. Did I have to open the business before I got the box truck? You would want to. I think starting a LLC probably is your first step. Starting your LLC and opening up a business bank account is something you want. And getting the EIN number, of course. Those want to be probably your first 2 to 3 steps, man. Especially if you want to do commercial financing through your business. Yeah, up in Colorado, I know it's pretty bad. Yes, sir. Man, I'm super blessed to have good insurance rates. That's ridiculous. Yeah, they are pretty high. They are pretty high, man. Like I didn't think mine were that bad. I've heard stuff like people. I had one dude named Jay, I think, out of Cali. He's paying like $3,200 a month for truck insurance, and it's simply because he out of Cali. Probably got some stuff happened in the past, and Georgia and Mountain out west in the winter, going through VA, West Virginia. Yeah, I'm gonna say West Virginia. VA ain't even that bad to me. VA look pretty to me, but West Virginia, I don't know. I say West Virginia easily. I feel like the grade is a little worse on than West Virginia. If you have a Class D license, can you rent a 26-foot and work out the load board or Amazon? Yeah, you can. Why don't you have a Class C? Are you just younger? Yeah. Gentleman's Pass sucks in the winter. Anything on 80, stay away in the winter. Hotshot can't feed your family when only running regional. I'm from LA, but I live in Houston. So, running regional, If you run, are you gonna run Southeast Regional? Which region do you want to run? Because I feel like that. I don't even know what to call it. Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas. I think that's a Mississippi if you want to dip that in there. I feel like that's a bad market for hot shot. That's my opinion. Because I feel like the most people who do hot shot are from Texas, but you never see them really in Texas. So I would for sure for the first 3 to 6 months dip your feet into going over the road. Those are where you're gonna find your crazier weeks at. But I mean, there's people who get a 2-3 car hauler and they can work locally. You know what I mean? Or they can work regionally. But me personally, I still haven't looked into it. I know at some point I will have to be regional as far as the Southeast with the weather coming up in the next month or so. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how that go. Sir. Oh, this varies. So this month I'm gonna end up taking a week and a half off due to the holidays. But January I'm gonna go out for an entire 3.5, probably the whole month of January. Even though that's my birthday month, I'm probably really gonna stick it out. And I just want to see what a full 30 days by myself. I'm gonna go by myself, and I'm gonna have, like I said, the bed in my truck. So I'm gonna be saving anywhere from when I'm OTR for the week, $500 to $800 on hotels. So that's what I'm really excited about. Like I said, I try to average at least 2.5 to 3 weeks at a time on the road every single month. What up, Mike? First time tuning in, thinking about starting into box trucks. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. If you're looking to do OTR, it's a tougher. Like I said, Utah ain't. I'm not gonna say Utah ain't bad. I feel like you'll probably want to just travel to the Midwest for 2 to 3 weeks out of the month and just come back. This is gonna be some freight going into Utah. It's just, it's a tough market. I mean, that's a tough lane. Yes, sir. What's good, Clint? See, you done tuned in. You tuned in like always. What's good? Where you at in the process? I bet I gotta catch up. Lean around east. Make money. Only way I would hot shot is to be a car hauler. You gotta think, man. Hot shot's pretty cool because you can do different things with it. You can do like you said, the RV hauling. You know, basically power only for a dually. You got car hauling, whether you want a 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, enclosed car. It's a lot. You can do a 5 car hauler with hot shot. You can also do regular general freight. So hot shot for sure is versatile. It's more versatile. But like I said, and then all of those trailers, I was thinking about that too. But maybe even next year, depending on, because I know a lot of people want to stay local or really regional for that fact. So I feel like getting a 3 car hauler, depending on how the money work out, I feel like it could make sense. But I got to look more into the car hauling business. Car hauling business is one of them businesses harder to learn about, though. You know what I mean? It's easier to do, but it's harder to learn about. Progressive quoted me $5,900 down and $3,000 a month. Sheesh. Oh, for a 17 Cascadia, okay. For a big boy, for the semi, okay. But I ain't gonna lie, there's some people who do stuff like even heavy hauling that they hold premium for the year is $14,000. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it may be because you don't have the experience. That's why it's that high. That's my opinion. Because mine's probably going to be pretty high too when it comes to that. Regional will only work if you have direct shippers and brokers to keep you busy. I agree. Not too bad, Doc. January 20th. Oh, mine is January the 6th. January the 6th. Capricorn Nation in the building, man. Capricorn Nation in the building. January 6th, big dog. We pay roughly $2,800 for a 15 Volvo. Okay, we got some semi guys in here, man. I haven't heard you of all talking about airport freight for a box truck. Well, that's because I don't have my TWIC card. I know it is. It is some. I've booked loads for people who've had to have a TWIC card and do loads like that. But it's not too much load. It's not too many loads like that. I know it's a lot of freight out of Atlanta and a little bit in the Midwest, but it's not that consistent. Now I hear people get stuff dedicated from there, but I don't know too much about it. In Texas, I see hot shots everywhere, but I'm looking to either run from Los Angeles to Washington and back, or CA to Georgia and back. Thoughts? Now, if you can parcel it up and parcel it down, parcel it back, we all see JB trucking and how he be going crazy. So it's most definitely possible. How big is your equipment? What type of equipment are you thinking about running as far as 40-foot Class A setup or 22 plus 5 Cdl trailer? Like, what you thinking? What's good, Cuzzo? Good to see you tapped in. What you up to? What y'all doing this weekend? You will make that back easily if you book your freight correctly. I have a TWIC and TSA access. I move a lot of military and airport loads. So, you gotten your CDL, or what license do you use? No, I do not have my CDL just yet. I have a Class C license, so no, I don't have my CDL, but I will have it hopefully before February. No, sir, I have not. I'm running moving cars and RVs within 150 miles of home. That's what's up. How long you been doing that, Clint? I didn't even know that. That's what's up. Nope, not me. I need to get that TWIC in TSA, man. I got to get Jabril back on, man, because he done told me like 2-3 times on how to get a TWIC card. He said it's real simple. All they do is run a background check, and then it take 4 to 6 weeks to get to you or something like that. So we really just missing out on loads. I done missed out on plenty of loads for not having that. Either I miss out loads for not having a TWIC card, air ride, metal decking, or 40 feet. 40 feet for sure. That's usually why I miss out on a load. Can suck unless you haul more than 3 cars with central dispatch running. Yeah, that junk is. That's what I've been noticing, and I see a lot of people, they run partials with cars, and I talked to Daniel about it, and he say a lot of people, even though your cargo coverage is for $100,000, if you were to get a car, sometimes Progressive won't cover the entire value of the car. And I don't know. I'm gonna look into car hauling a little more. I mean, it seems very simplistic, and I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of simple, easy partials for the most part. Easy partials. It appears the box truck load rates are down. They down in every area, man. They down in every area. So are hot shot rates. Hey, man, we all. It's getting rough, man. It's getting rough. That's why you gotta kind of have money saved up to the side, and kind of knowing you can't blow it. You can't buy the PS5 or whatever. I know y'all ain't buying no damn PS5. I'm not either. But you can't. Sometimes you kind of got to take that risk, especially if you're gonna take a week and a half, 2 weeks off. That's a whole nother week out of business, basically. So I feel you on that, man. I have a direct shipper. That's what's up, Clint. They gonna ask you for it. Do not give out your direct shipper information, man. Keep that locked in. I'm happy for you though. Yeah, TWIC will help you, especially because I'm typically in New Orleans a lot. Capricorn in here. That's what's up, Alex. What day? What day? Oh, 16th. Okay. My daughter's B-Day. Which day, King? The 6th? Let's see. Right, I'm in the port cities a lot myself. Definitely won't hurt having them. Nah. How many drivers are you willing to have in the long run? As far as drivers, as far as the equipment that I have financed myself or that I bought outright, I don't see passing 3 to 4. Like I said, even this house, this townhome that I got, probably 1,120 square footage, 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath. This is an investment property in the future. So right now it is a liability to me because it's something on my credit that I'm still paying down on the loan. But it's not something that I see myself. I'm not gonna live in this house for 30 years. I'm not gonna live in this house for 10 years. I might not even be in this house for the next 2 to 3 years. I might rent it out, and this is gonna be another like part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? So I do looking to get into real estate. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. And 92% of people since like the 70s, I think I seen in a statistic, 92% of millionaires have became millionaires in the past 50 to 100 years with real estate. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't become rich or wealthy in the trucking industry. It's just so much maintenance, so much overhead, so much risk that I don't want to grow into a fleet of 10 to 20 trucks, even if I rented them all. You know what I mean? So that's just my perspective. I'm not going to dive too deep into the stock market anymore, but I think real estate is something that I'm really deep into trucking with because I want to save all my coins and invest it into another avenue. So that's a good question though, man. No more than 3. Probably no more than 3 or 4. That's how I say. Now, leased on drivers, that'll be a little different if people are taking care of their own equipment, you know, and running under authority. But as far as like a whole bunch of trucks under my name or my business just running, I can't take that. I can't. We've been running since November 10th. That's what's up, Clint. Get online, schedule an appointment with the local office. Take your ID, Social Security. Oh, social birth certificate, something with your address, and I paid $125. That's not bad. Is it extra money in hazmat loads for Boxtruck? Hell yes. I bet you hazmat loads pay on average $3 to $3.50 a mile. But you do have to get your Class B with that endorsement. I don't think it probably ain't hard to get. And I don't think it's even hazmat loads for open deck. So Hotshot and flatbeds, they do have hazmat loads. So yes, if you could get your hazmat endorsement, for sure it's worth it. That's probably one of them, man, it's probably even better than, like, I don't want to say box truck reefer because I ain't looking into that market either. But just having your hazmat will help. Get certified, yeah. 6, that's what's up, Johnny. You got to get the PS5. Oh, no, sir. I need to leave them alone, man. That's what's up, man. Got the same birthday. I might go live just for you. Your experience with low boys brokers. Work with new authorities. What are those to look out for? You got Landstar, Scott Logistics, Trinity, Delta. It's plenty of brokers that will work with you either within 30 days or past 30 days. And that's for box truck freight, Hotshot freight. It don't matter what market you in. Total Quality Logistics. I know everybody don't load. Total Quality Logistics. I have not ran a Hotshot load with them yet, y'all. I swear to God. Like, they have so many lanes in the Southeast. It's ridiculous, but I promise you, I'm not going to talk too much on it. The freight is just simply not worth it. Anytime, it don't even make sense, man. They full truckload rates pay a partial rate, in my opinion. So, Hector, if you want to, man, like I said, for everybody watching too, if you brand new, if you like the information, if you guys want to get on a consultation call, $50 for 30 minutes, $80 for an hour, we can do a Zoom call, go over your markets, go over your lanes, and I give you the info on the brokers, all of that stuff, man. But some of these questions that I love to talk about, and I would love to talk more about. Like I said, I always say 30 minutes to an hour, but we're gonna talk for way longer than that. You know what I mean? So, you got some good questions though. Where I had like 20 people from my last live about the budget plug. None of you had a business in place. Hey, it'd be like that. All you need is DAT load board. Yes, sir. Have you considered becoming a broker sometime down the road? No pun intended. I personally have. Hey, that's an investment strategy. Like I said, dispatching for sure is honestly what gave me the green light, the capital to actually get into the business. So even with Hotshot, so dispatching alone, a lot of people sleep on dispatching, but dispatching is so tedious, and brokering is probably even harder because not only are you responsible for worrying about the carrier like a dispatcher, but you also got to make sure the shippers and receivers are playing their part, because if they're not getting you loaded and offloaded in the right time, the carrier is whining about detention pay, and they got to come out of the same rate that you negotiated with the customer. So it's a lot to being a broker, and they got to have their own bond and insurance and types of stuff too. But for sure, I have looked into the brokerage industry, not enough to actually jump the gun and start a brokerage company. But for sure, man, I think especially in the next 5 to 10 years, I don't see why I wouldn't. Teaching my fiance how to dispatch and get her broker authority for next year. That's what's up, Joshua. I own one, lease on for. Yeah, see, that's kind of the way we probably gonna go. Yeah, for sure. Probably more so leasing on, teaching people information, and having a small fee for like management with, of course, like the dispatching place and factory. But nothing outrageous. I wouldn't do nothing like 30%, not even 25%. I think it's gonna be closer to like 18 to 20%. That's just because dispatch already is 10%. Factoring is 3%. Management probably gonna be around 5%. So it's gonna be somewhere around 18 to 20%. But a lot of people do 25 to 30. Usually around everybody do 25 to 30. Check out the Load Carrier channel for car content. That's what's up. Or you can check out Load Miser. I watch him sometimes. Look out for TQL low rates, but I get good rates. That's what's up, Johnny. 95% of loads are with TQL, and I never be below $2 a mile personally, Joshua. But it all depends on your marketing and where you run it. And honestly, if you built that relationship with them early on and you've been running good freight, you've been communicating well and doing what you're supposed to do, I believe that's the case too. I think my carriers that I was dispatching would get anywhere from $1.80 with deadhead to probably $2 a mile, but usually they don't push it too far. I mean, you ain't getting $2.50, $3 a mile unless it's like a 200, 300 mile route, Oh, what you charge for a shoot the shit call? Huh? What the hell is that? Y'all gonna have to inform me on that. Maybe I'm too long. Check the loaded carrier. Yeah, I seen that. Is there a cheaper quote than $13K for a new authority? What is the $13K? $13K down payment? Man. Reach out to Nick. Check the links in the bio. Yeah, reach out to either Nick or Daniel. They work for the same insurance company, Charles String. If you check any of my links, not in this description because I don't have it auto-generated yet until it posts. If you check any of the previous videos, you should check. It should say truck insurance information. It should say Daniel's info. So I wish I could drop it in here. Hit that like button. Good free game to get him in here. Yes, sir, man. You already know. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Get this information shared out. I do a live probably, on average, probably once every 2 to 3 weeks. I do pop out pretty unexpected, but you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people probably chilling for the holidays, so y'all ain't tripping about it. Oh, man. My bad. My mama had text me. We started leasing. We only take 17.5%. That ain't bad. Yeah, my brokers called me. That's what's up. He said just calls to chop it up with you. How much will you charge? Man, I won't charge a goddamn dime for that. Johnny, if you Joshua, y'all, man, come on, man. If y'all been here since the beginning, y'all think I charge Jabril for a consultation? If that makes sense. I feel like if it's something taking up my time, we just chilling, we just talking, that's one thing. But, like I done bumped into a lot of subs in person, and we've literally probably chopped it up for, 30 minutes, coming either in a hotel, out of hotel, at a fuel station. I've ran into a lot of my subscribers, out there like that. So, you charge consultation? Nah. I've never heard of shoot the shit, though. I've never heard of that. Nah, I don't charge for that, man. Drop your information. I don't talk to plenty. If you reach out to me through my Instagram, usually, especially all content creators, that we hit up each other and we chop it up, but it ain't no fee for that. 13K is 13,000 for insurance. Man. Oh, 13,000 for the year isn't bad. No, but I was saying 13,000 as far as a down payment. Is that the quote he got? Or was it 13,000 for the year? Because that's not that bad. In my opinion, I mean, that's less than what I'm paying. So, what's wrong with low board for vehicles? Central dispatch. Central is a pain for new authorities. Run buggy is free. I never even heard of run buggy. Yeah, trying to clean up your MVR. I don't think 13,000 is bad for the year though, y'all. That's like maybe 1,100 a month. Let me see. It's not bad for the year. That's around 1,100 a month. What are y'all paying for insurance a year? Let me see. It's more than that. For the tradesman 2018 crew cab, I'm paying $1,180 a month. So 1,180 times 12. That's 14. That's 1416. For the 2022 Laramie, it's 1,500 times 12. That's 18,000. So that's not bad, man. That's not bad. And then when I got quoted for a box truck, it was around 1,800. 1,800 a month. So that's not bad. Haven't seen Chris TV in a while. Have you? I haven't reached out to him. Last person I probably reached out was probably Demetrius B. I hit up Demetrius B probably like 2-3 weeks ago. I was just checking up on him because, man, around the box truck time back in February, me, Demetrius, Kobe, and probably like maybe a couple other channels was really the only people doing box trucks, and it was such a niche market at the time. Now it's like more people trying to get into the LTL freight industry instead of big boys. At least from what I see in the community. I haven't reached out to Chris. He seemed like he always be pretty busy, so I'm pretty sure he probably just very invested into his businesses, and he's staying busy. It's hard to. It's hard to. It's really harder to put content out than people think it is. I think we just record videos and edit them, but y'all gotta think they don't have like regular. Like I got a nice decent camera, Sony camera. It ain't like recording on your iPhone and having it just goes instantly to your photo and you can edit it with iMovies. Like they be on some top level production type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like they got the drones, the big fancy cameras and mics, so they really be on top of it. It's probably really hard to edit right now. Hit me up on Instagram also. That's what's up. I help people. We don't charge $500 for a consultation. Good Lord, no, I would never charge that much. There are people who charge crazy prices. It really just crazy prices to talk to them. And when I try to get people to understand, you're going to ask them same questions you ask me that you'll probably ask somebody charging $1,000 for an hour or $500 for an hour. That's just mine. It's true. Mine was $12K. Nah, that's not bad at all, then. $87 a month. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. $13K, $33K for a semi. Yeah, that sound pretty decent too. How long you don't have your class say B3? Let me see how this name's supposed to be. BRO Fab. Barrel Fab. Nah, I ain't even finna try. I'm gonna just call you B3. Yeah, Chris be moving constantly. Yeah, he probably he is an OTR driver. He probably just haven't been able to. I don't mean to speak on his name too much, but he probably ain't had too much time to upload a video. It's tough. Is a 16-foot or 20-foot box truck insurance cheaper than a 26? Of course, it's gonna be cheaper. Not even necessarily, probably just not even because of the size, but probably the value. So usually, the bigger the truck, the more it's worth. So a 16-foot box truck running in this market, it also, although you're gonna pay less for it, you're gonna pay less for insurance, and you're gonna pay less. You'll pay less. You'll have less overhead. You also may not make as much as a 26-foot box truck, so you want to think carefully as far as that. You want to think real careful before getting a 16-foot or 20-foot box truck. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people say, basically they look at it kind of like a bigger Sprinter van. They can run stuff like medical supplies and what you got, Dolphed, Uber Freight. You got smaller things that you can still get loads with. And I don't mean to be negative. I just mean to be honest. You know what I mean? Runbug is a nationwide auto broker with their own free load board. That's what's up. They do a lot of hotshot classes. Nice. When you book loads, the brokers also have their own load board. Yes, they do. They do. I feel you, big dog. There's definitely money to be made in the trucking industry. I currently work for a big LTL company, and business is booming. Class A is the way to go. Get it if you can. No, I will. Just for cars. I appreciate all you brothers on YouTube giving out great info on this industry. I try. And I don't know it all. I'll be the first to say that, but I can give you what I've experienced. You know what I mean? Okay, Bear of Ab. Okay, that made more sense. I don't know why I was trying to read it like Beard. Bear. I'm going to call you Bear then. What we here for? To help another. Yes, sir. I had my class B since 2019. Man, do not do that. If you get in a box truck, get 26 feet with lift gate, save the house. So I agree. Like I said, I don't mean to tell somebody what they should financially do if they can't financially afford it. So if getting a 16 or 20 is something they're comfortable with and they can financially afford, they'll see that it's going to be more of a hustle. It's going to be more of a grind. You're really dipping into like such a niche market. But you know, some people do it. It is a lot of trucks out there that are 16 feet, you know. Just got my Class A last week. That's what's up. Congratulations, man. Yeah, B3. I have those same boots Chris TV has. It's a Texas thing. Like coming to LA and eventually getting some chicks or vans. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah. Man, them folks in Dallas can't drive though. And it might be a Dallas thing. I ain't saying he can't. Thanks, bro. Ready to get started. What you getting started with? You gonna go Class A hotshot setup, or you gonna go big boys? What you doing? Man, if anybody's still, like I said, still 38 people in here. Like I said, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, I know a lot of people will just be going on their timeline and they see them live. Hit the subscribe button, man. It don't cost nothing. I don't get paid for subscriptions. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified the next time I go live or post a video. I got a video posting tomorrow, load video, and it's gonna give out more, information in game about the market in Florida and how it really ain't no joke. It's tough, but it's about the approach and how you take loads going into a dead market. You know what I mean? I get that also. I'll stop them from a lot of loads unless they have local shippers in the book. Yeah. 40-foot hotshot. That's what's up. Mike and Joshua, I appreciate the info. Like I said, man, I gotta get Joshua as a mod, man. I like StreamYard because I can pull up y'all comment. I can't do that on the regular YouTube broadcast. I need help with my business too. All right, Joshua, you already know what's going on, man. Book the consultation down in the link below. I was just playing, y'all. Did the Louisiana road surprise you? They're horrible. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think everything on I-10 West, as far as like right when you hit that panhandle of Florida, it was smooth for a long time. And it was good weather. And Louisiana and really the rest of Texas was trash coming up to Houston. It wasn't. I think honestly, the Houston roads were bad to me. Like, I think they're just as bad as like New Jersey roads. Like, that's just my opinion. The ride was pretty bad, but my worst experience as far as riding the hotshot truck was probably up in Iowa. It was either Iowa or Nebraska. Those roads were so goddamn bumpy. It seemed like they ain't worked on them roads in like over 50 years. Like, it was ridiculous. And then the place I had to deliver was literally on a dirt road for like going down a dirt road for like 4-5 miles. Just subscribe. Eddie, shame on you. I'm just playing, man. Appreciate the subscription. I hope to see you on the next live stream, probably Wednesday or Thursday. I did talk to Daniel. We're going to, either talk about how you can get better rates on insurance and also the lease on program that we have coming up next year. And if you guys are still interested in that, if you don't want to jump the gun and start your new authority, you guys can lease on to our company for a percentage. And those are percentages most of them are percentages that you probably already have in place with your business, but we'll just have it, set in stone already. Yes, sir. Definitely going to schedule the consultation, man. That's what's up, Hector. Just let me know. Let me know when you need it. Hit me up in the email. Yeah, just hit me up in the email. Let me know when a good time is for you, and we can get it. I got my Class A last week. Thinking about Hotshot. Do they have hazmat loads on the load board? Yes, they will be on the load board. They will be on the load board, but it won't be as plentiful as you think. It may be other, I don't want to say a load board just for hazmat, but I haven't checked that. I haven't checked, how usually you put your type of equipment in on the load board. I don't know if you could put Hotshot hazmat. I'm not too sure. I don't think you can, but usually they'll just post it in the comments that it's a hazmat load. No, but they can't drive rates all over. Yeah, for sure. Do you stain your wood on your Hotshot? I haven't done it yet. Yep, the insurance rate is based largely on the replacement value of the truck. Yes, sir. What's up, Pathfinder, man? What's good with you? Good to see you back in. Pathfinder, he be dispatching, and he be bringing a lot of value. He loves the value I bring on the dispatching in the market, because a lot of people don't understand when you get into the LTL freight industry, you're not going to be making the same rates to the people with the dry van or a flatbed or a reefer with a full truckload. And, you just got to learn that. I'm not doing Hotshot unless I can get around TRX. You tripping. Thanks for your help as well as Joshua didn't go unnoticed. Yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for tuning in. Interstate 40 in Phoenix, Arizona. What about it? Oh, that you said them bad roads? Yep, I'll check in. Yes, sir. Have you been working on your business credit or strictly working with raw income? Just raw income. I haven't necessarily been putting things in place to better my business credit. When I do, I will be looking to bring that type of content to the channel so I can help people do it, for themselves. So we're going to have a lobby congress to those insurance prices down. Anytime, yes, sir. Not Phoenix, I mean Flagstaff. Well, Flagstaff is what was that? I know it was a place north of Phoenix. It sounded like we probably got a load out of there. Paying your cash out. Man, you ain't gotta say nothing. Oh, my cash out Entre Mike, but you gotta put the symbol. That's me right there. If y'all want to send a little donation, man, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, you ain't got to. I think somebody sent, I think y'all sent $20 last time. I think 3 people sent $5 or something like that. I think it was about $20. I was joking, I'm a business major, so I'm structured and ready for funding next year, yeah, too. Yeah, you can do hazmat. Okay. Do you think quitting my $1,700 a week job is worth getting into box trucking? No. What do you do? My opinion, I say no. Are there going to be months and weeks where you make more than that? Yeah. But is it worth leaving a consistent job? I don't know. What is that? You probably making what, $6,800 a month? Yeah, $6,800 a month. That's not a bad income. What's that? Man, that's closer to what? 78, something like 78,000 for the year, something like that. Yeah, that's doing good, man. He say do both for a while. I think when you got income like that, it depends. I'm not saying it can't work, but I say if you have a job like that, keep saving up. Keep saving up, and if you're tired of working for corporate America, if you're tired of doing, because there's people who quit 6-figure jobs to get into box trucking, believe it or not. But it's simply because they're not happy with what they're doing, and they see trucking like a way to be free. It's a way for freedom. Man, just checking my message real quick, y'all. Oh, appreciate it, Deshaun, man. Sent $10, man. I appreciate that. Like I said, man, if y'all want to send $5, $10, man, I can go buy a couple honey buns or something like that when I'm over the road next time. I'll remember y'all, man. But I appreciate that, man. That's a good question, though. I'm an electrician, and I just sent you a cash out. Appreciate it, bro. $1,700 a week, good money, man. Like I said, with the numbers I grossed the last 2 weeks, that's about what I was making. With making around $3,500 a week, but grossing $35 a week. But like I said, with that comes more risk, more overhead, and a lot of time away. So with me, my fiance was coming with me. Now I got a bed installed, so she won't be with me no more. At least not the whole time. You know, she's gonna be focusing more on dispatching. So, I know a lot of people gonna probably bash me too and say, "Man, Mike, you can make more than that, bro. You can make more." And I'm just saying, take that with a grain of salt and save as much as you can before getting into box trucking. Let me say it like that, because you know that's still like a trade school type of skill, and you got a skill set that a lot of people just can't do, you know, unless they get the training for it. So, what's your opinion on accountants? Well, you're going to need one at some point. I mean, I know for a fact I'm probably just going to use whoever my mom probably used. So, as far as doing my taxes. What's the best way to rent more than one truck and not have to pay double the insurance? Probably just finding a driver with a CDL, I guess, or an older driver. But I don't think it's too much more, you know, than that, because it's all still gonna vary on what that person has on their, you know, MVR. You know what I mean? The driving record. Depends on benefits and the finances and all your numbers. That's true. You won't have a choice. You'll pay double. Each policy is different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It really just gonna depend on the next driver. If you find a highly qualified driver, then you'll probably get a better quote for his insurance running in it. You know what I mean? So, $1,700 a week might be a lot in some parts of the country, but not in others. Depends on where you live and the cost of living. That's a great point. Like I said, making basically $7,000 a week down in the Southeast. That's basically what I take home in most of, like, the past 2 months. That's what I've been taking home. So depending on your cost of living, that's absolutely right. But if you're living in a place where, like New York, you probably couldn't live in New York and that'd be great money. But at the same time, I ain't gonna dive too deep into that. I made 17. Yeah, you probably do. But you got to put the money, really depends on your hustle. You got to put the time into it to make that type of money, y'all. You got to put the time into it. And the money isn't like the same. The amount of money you make this week ain't going to be the same amount of money as next week, even if you put in that same grind. You know what I mean? Because you can't really predict the spot market sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I average about 900 a day per load or more. That's what's up. Yeah, what's your average take home, Josh? It's $12,000, a good startup amount of all expenses to begin a venture. Leasing the truck. It depends on your down payment. Your down payment for everything. So $12,000 isn't a bad number, but it depends on what you have saved up. You want to have at least like another 5 to 10 saved up. A lot of people will say 20. If it's 20, it ain't gonna take you too long. You know what I mean? Get in, but You just want to make sure you still got another 5 to 10 saved up, depending on which market you get in. I'll say that. That's a good question, though. It all depends. I can't tell you what'll be the right amount. That's just my opinion, though. Nice when I can grab 2 a day. 30% monthly. Okay. That's how many days you work a week. I don't sleep in my box truck, so if I stayed in my truck, I would do closer to 50% profit. Yeah, that's more the truth. Is renting still profitable with Amazon loads, or should I purchase? It depends on that's still going to depend on your financial situation, but at the same time, the rental rates are through the roof, and the market for buying a box truck is through the roof. So I would want to be. I would love to be the guy to say wait it out, but it's gonna always be that fear of missing out, FOMO. You know what I mean? No matter what you're doing, no matter what business you get in, right now it's just the toughest time to. Due to equipment shortages and the demand for them being higher than ever, it's gonna be tough. But I can say if you can find a good rental rate, it can be possible. Mike, what's a good rental rate? I say anything under $500 a week, and probably under, maybe 13 to 15 cents per mile. But you're not really hearing rates like that no more for starting off right now. So that's just my opinion, though. I heard there should be more box trucks for rent on the market after the first, and it may be true. That may be true. I haven't heard that, but that may be the truth. I mean, I can look more into it, and we can talk about that next live for real. 5 days OTR, 1 day Amazon. Don't let fear of falling stop you from jumping out there on your own. I agree with that. To an extent, though, it all depends on what they're willing to do when they step out. Because a lot of people, like I said, I've talked to a lot of people and they say, Mike, I got into this game with such and such amount of money. And, I really just thought that Amazon was going to be for me. But at this point, I don't even know what to do no more. I can't find loads. Amazon's not paying enough. And it's kind of sad to see when it's not even really their fault. They're willing to put in the effort. And you got some people, they hit me up, Mike, I need dispatching. Who can I use for dispatch? I send over dispatching information. 3 to 5 people are always working the dispatching every single week. And they get with the dispatcher and they say, oh yeah, this is great, but can you only book me loads within a 200 to 500 mile radius? And what people don't understand is when you in the LTL market, you can't really do that. Unless you got a direct shipper, it's not going to be possible. That's why I think Amazon can be a good way to do it. But for the most part, you want to kind of get your feet wet and at least run a regional. You know what I mean? But running 200 to 500 mile in a 200 to 500 mile radius, maybe if you live in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can make that work and gross $3,000 a week. But if you live in any other parts of America, it's going to be pretty tough to make them numbers. Now, they weren't saying 200 to 500 miles a day. They said from where I live, 200 to 500 miles. It's a lot of people who get into the game with that thought. Like, I could just run local loads all over the state and make money. It's not that simple for everybody. It takes time. I have a great night. To see you next time. Keep the shine in. Up, dirty side down. You know how 20K saved up. I wouldn't do it. $1,700 ain't enough. Plus the lack of financial freedom and inability to scale. And I live in Houston. I have a dope spot, car, fly clothes, but nothing to leave my kid. I'm finna quit. Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And like I said, even people with good jobs, like I said, Houston might be a way higher cost of living than I think. It may be way higher. You always hear about real estate in Houston being pretty good, but I feel you on that. If you're making a better decision, jumping out for your kids, I say do it. As long as you put in that grind and keep that as your motto, not necessarily to do better, but to want more and want better and stay driven, you'll make the money. But I was just saying, it depends on where you are in your life. You know what I mean? I'm looking to go in with 2 partners. The 3 of us are able to be under the same umbrella authority, correct? Yeah. And based on your educated experience, would the insurance drastically change for 3 under 1? So it won't change for having 3 people under your MC authority. It'll change for having 3 people under the insurance policy. So there shouldn't be a reason, in my opinion, for 3 drivers for 1 truck. Now, if you want to pay that premium price, you can. But even if it was a semi truck, it just wouldn't make sense. So it won't change as far as the authority. But if you guys would have put 3 drivers under for 1 truck, they're still gonna raise the price. I would just look into getting either more equipment or putting 1 driver under it, and maybe 2 at max, and testing the water and see how it go. Thanks for the comment though, man. Fear of falling or losing money is holding me back. Yeah, it's tough to make that jump, bro. It's tough to make that jump, man. You can't think like that. You have to be positive. You have to have a positive attitude. And there's no being soft out here. It's just damn motivational talk at this point. Hey, man, that's real, though, man. It's hard to start your own business. It's real hard. It's real hard. Everybody go through it, man. That's life, though. Ready for this trucker life, Brody? Yes, sir. Ah, man. Your business needs to be structured correct with 3 people. That's a long response, man. Yeah. Gotta give it your all, or they don't get it at all. Okay. I'm from Houston. Hey, no, I don't hate Houston. I hate the market of Houston. Seriously, it's ridiculous. Check see up somebody. Okay. Yeah, somebody paid they QuickBooks. Okay. My bad, y'all. Oh, man. Houston in the building. No, Mac. No. That was good, Mac. Hey, man, I promise you, Mac, I have nothing against Houston. I have nothing against y'all, man. Y'all say what's up to y'all boy, Mac, man. I have nothing against Houston. I have something against the market of Houston. I'm telling you, it's something about $1.30 to $1.40 that makes those people go crazy, man. And the brokers know it, man. The brokers know it, bro. So, see, now all the people who weren't commenting before trying to drop their comment to say what's up to Mac, man. I'm just playing. What's good? What's good? Person doing well. Mac, okay. Got lucky to never broken down. Same, bro. Mac, what's good? H-time, my boy Alex. Hot shot, Mac. What's good? What's good? They do got lows, man. They got a lot of lows. Like I said, it all depends on the rate, though. You know what I'm saying? And that it really was just the rate. And lows, they literally, it's something about Houston, Atlanta, and I'm gonna just say Houston and Atlanta. For me, I guess because I'm from this area. Houston and Atlanta are some of the, like, those 2 in particular are so bad. Like, Dallas is pretty bad too, but Houston is just like, as soon as those lows are posted, they're gone. That may get me my fiance. Yeah, they got goals when it comes to that, man. 3 people, sheesh, my uncle agreed to invest in a rental, but I can't see myself giving him a percentage for more than a year. Yeah, I feel you on that. Hey, it all depends, man. I wouldn't really knock her. Yeah, I gotta think. When I started a year ago, I was in a business with 2 other business partners. So it really all depends on what you can afford at the time, y'all. So that just may be they financial situation. Big Mac, pause. I'm just messing with you. I think at the end of the day, it falls on your goals. From all the content I've seen, the goal is to stay consistent. Joshua, his little system going. Got to read between the lines sometimes. Yeah. I'm going to CDL school on the 27th after I get my CDL. What do you recommend I do for my first year? Like I said, I don't like giving any financial advice. If you're going to get your Class A, this is my opinion now. It depends on, I'm going to go probably your age, where you at, what's your market like, and what do you see yourself doing long term? Would you like working on an open deck, or do you prefer no-touch freight, like with a driver end? Excuse me, y'all. Because that's going to play a big part. Like, it's not, those two things are nothing in the same, but the rates for what you're doing are going to be higher depending on what you're doing, if that makes sense. So, me personally, I know when I get my Class A, I couldn't see myself doing anything else as far as in the LTL freight industry besides Hotshot. That's my opinion. I couldn't see myself running anything but a Class A setup, but that's just because of what I've experienced with box trucks and how I kind of know that market so well. And that's not to say the Hotshot market is just 10 times better. It's just what you're actually doing, how comfortable is the ride, how much can you save on expenses, because, you know, are you going to have a sleeper with the box truck, or are you going to have a day cab, like 90% of them? All of that stuff plays a big question with it. It just depends. It depends on what you can do and what you want to do, man. Working on getting my CDL past my first test Texas commercial. That's what's up, man. Houston, deep in here. I told you, man, the most people in Hotshot are from Texas, bro. Now, for box trucks, though, it's Atlanta. I swear to God. If y'all notice, Demetrius, Kobe, even Caleb, who am I missing? The box truck couple. All of those people are out of Atlanta. All of them people are out of Atlanta. All the first content creators, the people coming, they out of Georgia, man. There's so much competition in Georgia for box trucks. Oh, my bad. The only time the market in Houston is good is on Fridays, because nobody don't want to work. I want to get drunk. I'm brand spanking new, so thanks for the tip. We're all just looking to get to front the capital. Two-wheel drive OTR 24/7, but I appreciate the time and wisdom, my man. God bless you and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, man. Like I said, don't take what everybody say as like hate or any negativity towards you. It's just when you coming in and you giving a percentage of your company, it's a big deal. And when you want to get out of it, you'll really see it can get pretty bad. I'll say that it can be pretty bad, and it can ruin friendships, y'all. It can business can ruin friendships, because sometimes you don't want to mix friends and family with business. I'm gonna just say that, y'all. Houston, Texas, Hotshot Mafia in the building. My bad, but no cheap freight. Man, it's love, bro. Appreciate y'all for real, man. Yes, sir. ATL that bad? Yeah, in my opinion, it's that bad. Now I will say, believe it or not, I believe it's easier to book a Hotshot load out of Atlanta than it is a box truck load, even though there's probably more box truck freight getting posted, if that makes sense. So, my man B6 Wheels in the house. Yes, sir. I think I've seen his name. I don't think I've seen his name on my channel much. I don't know if I have. But shout out to him too. Houston, Atlanta, Chicago, Florida, ready to take freight. Or everyone deep down. Nah, man, not Chicago. You tripping. People not taking cheap freight out of Chicago. If you taking cheap freight out of Chicago, you just not negotiating your rates high enough, because that market is just a good market. I don't see why people would take $1.50. Now, Florida, people taking 50 cents. Keep dropping the knowledge with Mike. You already know, bro. Like I said, hopefully I can tune into your clubhouse either Tuesday or Thursday. For the most part, I'm gonna just listen. I'm gonna listen in and see how it goes. And I can't wait for that. I think that'll be pretty cool too, man. I love doing these live streams. If y'all know it, like coming from another content creator, I really don't get paid much for live streams at all. They don't really get paid for it. I just love interacting with all the new people and bringing some value, man. Because I didn't have it when I was starting. So I like that I can kind of bring it for y'all. Okay. I'm getting my Class B, my rental box truck, purchasing a new one with the sleeper before peak next year. That sounds like a good plan. I like the knowledge you're sharing, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I try. Facts, Joshua. Can you show me some lows, right? Is there a way to see some areas to see if it's busy? You'll probably have to, like I said, KT, for people who want specific, like I can actually give you either in-depth training, or we can search the market, we can search a rate, but it would be pointless to do it at 9 Eastern, because it's not much on the low board. But if you want to book a consultation with me, man, Monday morning, we can go live and we can look at the rates together, man. We can look at everything, and if you need help on how to start your business, I can help with that too. So, but for right now, it wouldn't be no point with me pulling up truck stop at DAC, because most loads are either covered or trash. What's up? We're running retail freight gross in 2,500 week plus week local in Houston. Came off the road, worked for FedEx Custom Critical. I got a Class A, but I'm making better money in a box truck. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know about running basically any local freight, especially in Houston. So, I mean, it may be a market for it, but me personally, I haven't heard about it, man. I haven't heard about it, but it may be a market for it. LOL, for real. All I see out there is Texas plates, man. Texas has the most people, for sure. The most people. Big Vic. It's Big Vic TV. I think he's from Columbia, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Staying local. So, Boxtruck Up also. Yeah, I shot at them. Yeah, they from Atlanta too. Houston. What's up, Mrs. Hotshot Mac? Hey, y'all go get off of me about that Houston, man. Y'all know they out there taking some cheap freight in Houston, bro. I'm telling you, I usually can get $2 a mile coming out of Georgia going anywhere, unless it's a partial. Like I said, Benny dropped a video. Every single time Benny dropped, he in Macon. We all picking out the same loads out of Macon, y'all. I swear to God. I'm probably end up running into him one day too. To my Houston peeps, stay off 10 and 99, originally from Crenshaw though. I love A-Shine though. My sister is in the SWAT. All this terminology. I'm testing for my Cdl Sunday, man. Congrats, man. Good luck. Good luck, man. Hey, good luck. H-Time deep, you in trouble? Hey, I'm holding my ground, bro. And I held my ground when I was there. So I'm not even tripping. I held my ground when I was there. I'm catching hell, finding a new trailer. I'm looking for a big text, 25 GN, 35 plus 5. Like I said, it's going to be a wait. It's probably going to be 4 to 6 months. Unless you can find someone who just got one laying around, you know what I mean? That's probably unlikely. Like I said, I would look for a local trailer dealership, somebody without as much hype as Big Techs. I know Big Techs do make great trailers, but it's gonna take you a while to get in, unless you're just not, ready to jump off the porch right now. So working on getting a box truck by February in Houston. That's what's up, man. Everybody from Houston been moving over $2 a mile out of Florida for the last 2 weeks. Wow. Now, is that partialing or for one truckload? North Carolina, South Carolina don't really have good freight for them non-CDL. No, it don't. 4 to 5 month waiting list. Exactly. Orlando, Tampa, or Air Force bases. Okay. I got to get into doing these lives too, man. Hey, you'll get a lot of support, Mac. You got to think you have a very big following. It's crazy, bro. I inboxed Hotshot Mac probably when he was at like 800 subs, and I was looking at researching the game. I was like, man, this dude giving out my bag. I was like, this dude giving out so much value that you really before Mac, and then you got Benny too, but really before Mac, it really wasn't anybody else showing everything about Hotshot. You know what I'm saying? You had Toe Piglet, but like I said, Toe Piglet videos were more of just a vlog. You know what I mean? So that's pretty dope, man. I think you get a lot of feedback. Florida popping with Amazon if you can make it there. Yeah. Pause for a commercial break. Hey, y'all not seeing no commercial break for real, y'all. Hotshot Matt, yeah, you do, bro. Thanks for sharing the knowledge. Yes, sir. Good loads for non-CDL. I think they in the Midwest for sure. That's the market for it. Oh hell nah. If Mac can drop $4.99, everybody drop $2.99 in the chat right now, man. I'm just messing around, man. Appreciate it, man. How are the rates for those coming or going to military bases? Isn't it a certain card required to get on? Now, I hear there are like people saying you got to be vaccinated now to go on military bases. The last one I did was going from Huntsville to Warner Robins Air Force Base where I live. And usually they just gonna, they gonna make you open your doors, check your cab, and ask for ID. You gotta have a point of contact when coming, but it's nothing too different. Usually the rates will pay better for military routes, but for me in my specific case, I only got paid like $650 for 300 miles, so it wasn't nothing too crazy. And then with military loads, you can actually check the receipt and see how much it got shipped for, so you can see what the broker got paid out of what he contracted to work to you for. So the dude was telling me, he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm trying to get you $750, blah blah blah." He was cool. He was a cool dude, man. He was black too. I'm gonna be real. He was black too. He was like, "Yeah, man, I know y'all working hard at that. I'm gonna get you some more money." He was like, "But I swear, man, I only got such and such in it." I'm sitting here believing him, y'all. And then when I checked it out, he got paid like the freight was moved for $850, and he paid me $650 for it. So he got one over on me. Yeah, Twit card. I seen $1,500 to $2,800. That's what's up. This trailer, Dilly has some trailers. See, they got the connections, man. They got the connections. I don't know too much about like who got the trailers out there now, but he got the connection. Looking to buy Boxtruck next week. Any dispatches from New Authority? You can either check the link in the description. If Mrs. Hotshot Mac in here, I don't know if she's doing dispatching for Boxtrucks. Let me disregard on that. But yeah, man, you can check the link in any of my descriptions in my videos. And as long as you're willing to travel, they'll work with you. Man, I see trailers all over Dallas when I'm driving around. Yeah, but they're probably already bought already. People probably on the way to pick them up. And if they're not at least, like I said, 30 feet, you probably, I don't want to say stay away, but it'll be a little harder to get consistent freight. Well, what area? Okay, you asking him. Appreciate that, man. We alike, bro. We keep it 100. Yes, sir. We're going to keep it 100, bro. If we're going to keep it 100, that's the only way you're going to make it in this game. And not even really a YouTube space, just really in the trucking industry, man. You got to keep it 100. Some tweak cards required. Now, me personally, I've been on 3 military bases. And you want to make sure you don't have any weapons, too. But I haven't had to have a tweak card. Thank God. I'm in North Carolina. New Jersey, okay. I already follow Matt, Trucking Out the Box, Benny, Boxtruck Couple, Vic, Ken V. Yeah, Ken V been blowing up lately. Ken V almost got like 50K. Like, now I'm telling you to pause for commercial break. Can you show a few commercials while you're doing this? I don't know if I can. I don't know if this is facetious or what, but I know for a fact I can add ads afterwards, but I'm not too. Y'all don't realize how much of a YouTuber I'm not, if that makes sense. It's a lot about YouTube I still haven't learned. So, but for real, y'all show the support Saturday night, and Mike could be doing anything else, but he here dropping the gems. That is the honest truth, but for the most part, I am taking a flight tomorrow. So, like I said, I just got done from a long day of packing. I just had a drop off a load 2 days ago. So I really ain't been in the mood to be editing videos. So but I know I'll be getting about 40, 50 subs a day. So I like to interact with the new people and all the OGs who've been sticking in. If y'all still got questions along the way, y'all can drop them too. So, but I appreciate that, Mac. A lot of people don't understand, man. It take a lot of people scared to get on camera, man. I don't mind it, but just getting on here, spending valuable time trying to build a relationship with the sub, man. I know you do a lot of IG live. I don't know. I guess because I got so, like, my Instagram really was just for my personal life. I just can't see, like, a lot of people I don't even really post on Facebook, Instagram, none of that. But I need to get more into that, too. Mac, I sent 10. You gotta do it, isn't it? Oh, man. Trailers all over VA. That's what's up. Or come to our hotshot room and clubhouse with Matt. We be on sharing knowledge. Yeah, I just asked Matt about that the other day. So I do want to, even myself, I want to tap in on that and see what it's about, man. I've heard about Clubhouse. I know a lot of people usually use it for like Usually it is for like maybe stocks and stuff like that. So that is pretty cool that people do that. What are the non-CDL hotshot loads during the winter in the Midwest? What do you mean by that? Are you saying like what type of general freight you'll be picking up, or what are the non-CDL hotshot loads during the winter? I just need a better way to better question, I guess. I'm looking to go OTR. I think I'm gonna need a dispatch. DAT load board won't be enough. I have a Class A also. I feel you on that. You got a Class A. How long you had your Class A, Will, man? Why'd you go with box trucks and dip into the LTL freight industry instead of tractor trailer? They would have you open your hood, put all electronics on the hood, open box door, have your ID. They will send you into a trailer. It do be a trailer, and we'll check your truck. Yeah, that's all they do. Sign up RTS pattern before authority goes active, or do you wait? It doesn't matter. You can sign up right now. Either you can do RTS or you can go with OTR. Either one. When I was with OTR, I know my guy was Wade Fenton, but now I switched over to RTS with Shelby and Nolan. So if you check the link in my description, man, I get a small kickback if you do it. So if you get a fuel card through my name, man, that'd be pretty cool too. Oh, and by the way, you'll get a percentage decrease to like 2.75% too if you go under my name. So trust me, DAT is enough if you're willing to learn. Run up the lights. Yeah, man, I don't even be paying attention to that, man. If y'all still in, if y'all still tuning in, I'm gonna probably be on for another 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So yeah, hit the like button. Hitting the like button just helps share it out to the algorithm so more people can see the information. So factor my load is 2%. Good God, man, who you using? Check out his links in other videos. Yeah, he probably. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, check out the link, man. That enough for a 26-foot box truck? What you mean? Enough for a 26-foot box truck. Just let me know what you mean, bro. Truck stop load boards. Yeah, you do got truck stop. Wifey watching. Are you asking mine or theirs? Ours is 2.75. Yes, I do 3,800 a week off DAT without trying to book my own loads daily. Okay. Yeah, man. Get out them pockets. You got them pocket man hotshot, so he can go ahead, send me another 10. I was just messing around. Had my CDL for 3 years. I only have 30K cash right now, so I could honestly only be able to get 26-foot startup. That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. DAT load board enough for 26-foot box. I think it is a 123 truck stop. I think that's mostly for dry vans and truck. 123 load board is usually for dry vans and truck stop. Honestly, you'll get a lot of LTL freight for box trucks, but and for hotshot too. But I've noticed with truck stop, me personally, it's a lot of brokers that aren't factorable on there. So I think DAT for me personally is a better fit. Now I still look for both of them, and if they got like a check on delivery or cash on delivery type of deal, I'll do that too. But I would DAT load board. Usually, you can check their credit score. You can check their credit score even if it's on truck stop too. But for a 26-foot box truck, DAT load board probably be pretty consistent for you. But that doesn't mean telling you not to get 123 or truck stop. So you can still get them. I'm just going off my personal experience. Gosh, I mean, my bad, bro. But this turning over gas cards. Gas cards. Are you referring to fuel cards? 40 plus people watching. Only 31 likes. Get those up. Yeah, man. Get on YouTube, man. Get them likes up, y'all, man. Hit the like button, bro. I don't even be checking them. I be just hoping y'all gonna hit it. What you think about Sprinter vans? I haven't looked much into that market. Like I said, I will be trying to get more guests on to help with that type of market. even though a lot of people just aren't really looking into it. So me, myself, I really haven't looked into that market. But I know it's just going to be a lot of fuel. It's going to be a lot of fuel, a lot of deadhead, but lower overhead with that. I use tabs, fatter and low fatter and fuel card. Okay. Show some love to this man, dropping some knowledge. Man, they'll never know, man. I ain't out here to chart, man. These folk finna, y'all keep on now. These folk finna up the prices on y'all, man. I've been watching some videos. They say they finna up the prices on y'all. Y'all better get in knowledge where y'all can. I ain't gonna do y'all like that, but some of these folks ain't playing. Some of us are balls on the budget, yes sir. I see a lot of loads for box trucks on 123 load board. See, she probably can dispatch freight for box trucks on 123 too. So, like I said, I know a lot of time I used to call and it would be posted for like a 26-foot van. I think is the option on there, and you would still call and they're just like, no, we need a 53-foot tractor. So that's why I said, for me personally, Power DAT was just more consistent. But you know, you can still do 123. Big six. Yeah, get fleet cars. I have 6 of them worth $27K. Also have a credit card or 2 for small towns and hotel. That's not a bad idea, man. I do CDL and non-CDL with DAT and truck stop load board and be good. It's not bad. International. Here's a good truck to take OTR. 280,000 miles, 2011. Let me ask you this, man. What's the because I won't really get too much into the you don't have to have a certain type of engine. You gotta kind of take what you can get at this point. I ain't gonna lie. What's the price on it? How much are they charging for that in this market right now? 123 works good in certain areas. I've noticed that. And also, when you're looking into getting a truck, check the clearance size on it, because a lot of those books, if you don't have at least 92 to 96 inches of clearance at the door, whether it's roll-up doors or swing doors, usually it's gonna be roll-up doors. You won't get a lot of freight because a lot of people get box trucks with like 80-inch or 84-inch clearance doors, and they miss out on a lot of loads, like almost twice the amount of loads. Sir, I noticed that. So I can't find the comments that's under 30K. And I believe that. Who wants to go in with me on select this? Yes, what is your experience with fuel cards, if any? So I have RTS fuel card, which basically it's a Fleet One card that basically works at just about any commercial truck stop. So that's the only one I really use. If you guys want that link, it'll be in the description of any video. It should say factor in the fuel card. Either Nolan or Shelby should be the representative to talk to. So that's the fuel card I use. In fact, I got it on me. Try to cover it up like that right there. Put my numbers in there. That's what I use. If it got an RCA, that's the only one I use at fuel stations. So we decided to use a fuel card right out the bat. It's been beneficial for us. Yeah, that's pretty good. What makes more Hotshot 26-foot box truck? So it all depends. That's a question that it all depends on what you're willing to do. Let's say if both equipments respectively were working in the same market for non-CDL Hotshot and non-CDL box truck, believe it or not, I feel like a box truck probably could pull in probably more. It all depends. It's about the same. I'm gonna just say they're the same without diving deep into it. It really depends on what you want to do. Let me say it like that, because a lot of people want to kind of know what makes more. So you're gonna spend more money. Like the cost per mile to operate with box trucks is gonna be higher, because you're gonna drain more fuel with you having a bigger piece of equipment. You probably, since it's a day cab, you probably can't build a bed like I just built in there last week. And you probably gonna end up sleeping in hotels like how I was. So my cost per mile was about the same. It was close. It was a little less due to fuel. I was getting way better fuel miles. I usually average around probably 11 miles per gallon with the Hotshot, but with the box truck, you could do anywhere from 6 to 8 miles per gallon. So, It all depends, man. It all depends. I think I'm gonna save way more money now that I'm built the bed in the back seat, and I'm gonna have a video dropping showing that. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the Florida video, but the video after that is gonna be showing basically the bed I built in the truck. So just look out for that. How do you hit the like button while on the live? I think it's just like a regular video, I think, right? If you could just zoom up out of it, I hope, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, man. Man, y'all hit the like button. Matt, hit the dang like button, man. I have love shells, but I ain't even heard of no Valero RTS pilot fuel, man. If you got an RTS one, you really got access to most of them, though. But shells will probably help when you actually at a shell station, so that's pretty good. What load board should we use in the Midwest to find good paying loads? Man, like I said, I got 15 more minutes, so I want everybody to drop all their comments, man. 15 more minutes. Like I said, I would go Power DAT, man. Power DAT. Power DAT, and it depends. If you're doing hot shot, you can do truck stop too. But Power DAT for sure. That's my best. That's my favorite. Thanks, Josh. Exit out the chat. And it's to the left side. Matt, how the hell you don't know that, man? I ain't gonna lie, I don't know either, but how you don't know that, Matt? 23,000. Okay, that's not a bad price for it. I would say, you've been into the trucking industry for a while, 3 years at least. So as long as that thing is mechanically inclined and it got a nice clearance, I wouldn't tell you just shoot the gun, like go for it, but I haven't seen good box trucks posted for that prices at this time. So it ain't too bad. 280K, you'll still get at least another 3 to 5 years, hopefully, out of it. So please not get on the road without at least a love fuel card. They guarantee 2,500 minimum approval. Yep. Box truck will run about 1,000 a week in fuel, yeah. And hot shot, I think for me personally, since I haven't ran that many miles lately, but usually when I run a lot of miles, the most I've spent in fuel was right under $800 for the week. And I think that was the week I did $6,900 that week. So, and that was like running a lot of partials, and it was heavy at times, 8,000-9,000 pounds. So it's a lot of differences in them though. Question: what's something that happened to you on the road but didn't expect? So like I said, I done had one load shift on me, but I won't say that's not something I just didn't expect, because I know I was supposed to change that load down. Didn't expect. I say not expecting. Probably it was a load of steel, but it was sheeted. Was it sheeted metal, something like that? Sheets of metal, basically. And they stood them up. It was like 6 feet tall. I had got this load out of Illinois. They stood it up, and it was like 4 plates of sheet metal. And I never shared this on the channel. And when I strapped it, I just put two straps over the top with edge protectors with the carpet, of course, because you couldn't put regular plastic on them. Then I wrapped it around. I think I tried to belly wrap it or something like that, and I strapped it. And as I'm riding down the highway, I just happened to look in my rearview mirror, and it's literally hanging off the trailer, basically. So I had to pull off in the lugs and literally, like, instead of standing it up, I had to lay it down, because I don't know why they basically was telling me, like, no, you want to stand it up and secure it that way instead of laying it flat on this on some dunnage. But I was like, man, I got somebody to help me out. He was riding, he had a tanker, and, he pulled over, he seen what was going on, and he helped me out. That was probably my worst experience. I haven't shared it on the channel because in times like that, it's so hard to pick up a camera and kind of like tell your experience, if that makes sense. But that was probably the worst one. I literally had a piece. If I didn't belly wrap it, it probably would have been on the side of the road. But luckily, I belly wrapped it, and one of the sheets of metal ended up, like I said, poking out it was poking off the trailer. So other than that, man, everything else been pretty smooth. Where can you fill up with the RCS fuel card, and do they base it off your credit? You can really fill up. You can fill up anywhere, like I said, where a commercial truck has the company card. So that's all it is. It's like a RTS fuel company card. It's basically like a little line of credit in order for you to yeah, I think for as far as I'm checking your credit, they may just give you a smaller limit amount if you would have bad credit. Do you have bad credit is the question. You know what I'm saying? If you got pretty decent credit, you shouldn't have a problem getting it. That's probably the only thing that I could think of though. Six wheel, it wasn't really nothing crazy, but like I said, it was hanging off the trailer though. That's why you structure this prior, yeah. Too uncomfortable sleeping in the 26 foot. For me personally, y'all gotta think I was with somebody else. I don't know how it is for one person to be stretched out in the box truck, but I probably messed around with it. I still don't think it's that comfortable. Yeah. I don't think it would be that comfortable. Cars have a fuel network, which you can look up in the app station near you. Can we know your RPM to run your setup? What do you mean as far as rate per mile? Well, let me say it again. Can we know your RPM to run your setup? Are you saying what would I run my truck for? Matt, close out. Comment, then hit the like button. Mac, just hit the like button. Man, I'm far behind, bro. My bad. I said that a minute ago. Yeah, you can do it. Not sleeping in my truck unless it's late. My bad, y'all. I know I'm behind. Anybody hauling cars, non-CDL? I know Matt be picking up some partials, man. Like I said, I told him I'm gonna probably dabble into that later too. I mean, it seems very simplistic. I haven't messed with cars, man. I haven't messed with it. Lost my first authority because me and my best friend had different visions as a subscribers. You know what we were all running? Are you and Whoop Doo still friends after disagreeing about business? Like I said, cordial. Because like I said, when money's involved with anything, like I said, you can't. Some people you really can't mix business with. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that, man. It's most definitely just having different visions, and that's all it really be. You know what I mean? But you can't really get in between somebody and their family. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it all depends on what you and your family is comfortable in doing, and as long as your partner and their family is comfortable with what y'all doing, then you can make it work. But if you and your business partner ain't on the same page from day one, it's just gonna get worse as y'all go through it. You know what I mean? So I always get that question every live. Get free level board access. Just wanted to see the 1, 2, 3. It'll give you free access for a minute. It just won't let you like call on brokers and stuff like that. I remember that. We'll just get power DAT, all those in there. I agree. Trucking New York, moving. Contract. Now he's selling the truck. 23K is it's a decent price. 33, 50 miles. Spend on $1,000. Yeah. Will it? It'll depend on what. Are you saying like 10 miles a gallon? Spend on fuel $30,000. Let me see. If I ran 3350 divided by 11 miles per gallon times, so 304 times average fuel probably about 350. Yeah, 1,065. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Now I haven't been running that many miles lately, but I do look into getting my miles up. It's just the rate gotta be there for me, man. What's the mile limit are you going to trade your truck at? I haven't thought about that. Just make sure you get it inspected by DOT. Yeah, you can get an easy DOT inspection at Love's, y'all. What should the average gross be for a 26 foot a week solo driver? So I would just set it. If I was you, I would set a realistic goal for yourself. So I feel like a 26 foot box truck in the market shouldn't make no less than $4,000 a week. If you run it 7 days out of the week, I don't see how you make less than $4,000 a week. So I would at least set that as my bare minimum, and anything after that, that'd be a bonus. That's my opinion. That's kind of how I try to look at Hotshot for myself. I feel like I shouldn't be making less than 4, but like I said, I go to certain markets like Houston, and I'm stuck for 2 days, and that's missing out on 2 days of business. But I'm not. It's certain things I won't move my truck for. So, Mac, how's Milan doing finding loads with your new authority? Great question. I'm pretty sure he's gonna answer it down there. 3,800 a week. Can you give us a little bit on tools you carry on your setup for on-road repairs? So I wish I could show them to you. All I have is a 20-ton jack, and then I have a impact power drill with the bits. As far as like to take off the wheels for my trailer and my truck, that's it. I don't have anything like crazy special. And I got of course, like the DOT triangles that you have to have set up. But as far as like really like working on the truck, I wouldn't. Anything under the hood, I wouldn't be able to do, honestly. What's a better question for you, I guess? What could I carry to help me besides just stuff to change the tire? I just got stuff that would help me with a blowout, basically. A blowout on my truck or my trailer. I got around 5,500, 40-foot flatbed, 25K coming out of St. Louis area. That's what's up, man. I got some good loads coming out of St. Louis. They made hammocks for the 26-foot on 270. Imagine that. Yes. I am Victory. She's killing it, bro. We just grossed 6K this week. Ooh, and the rates suck right now. It's a hustle on the boards. We just hit 90 days, but it hasn't been as bad as we expected. That's what's up, Mac. That's good as hell. Mac whooping my ass as far as like what he's making. I'm gonna just be real. He whooping my ass, but at the same time, man, he keep his truck in the right places, man. He keep his truck in the right places, and he been partialing up. I've been noticing that. I've been like I said, man. I just don't like the feeling of partialing sometimes if I don't see enough freight kind of going within the same regions at least. But there are different ways you partials. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not quick enough. She should remember me in Instagram. That's no name. Where to make your DOT inspection, and if there's any price to pay, let me know. You can go to Love's Travel Stop and literally get a DOT inspection for like $50. I know other people you can go to like for Penske, since we got our truck from Penske, they did it there. You know what I mean? I'm a CDL setup. Nice. Oh yeah, you probably drain a little more on fuel then, because even your setup's just a little heavier. So what I do, drive no more than 8-9 hours a day most of the time. So get with Matt, because I don't have a YouTube, just an IG. Big Sis will. I can give you more info there if you like. Okay, I'll hit you up, man. You say you want a Clubhouse talk. Hopefully I can get some more information and join in with y'all too, man. That'd be pretty dope. So with factoring, you get paid same day or next 7. So usually it's same day or next day. Same day or next day. As long as you don't have any problems, as long as that factoring company has a credit rating score of A, B, or C. How much did you spend on straps, bungees, and tarps after you got the truck and trailer? On all the equipment, like all miscellaneous, I spent around $2,500. Factoring, if you turn in an invoice before noon, you'll get paid next day. She's definitely being strategic with getting me partials and using vehicles to help my RPM. But I definitely hear you on that, Mike. Sometimes the partials don't make sense and it takes more time. It does. It takes more time as far as like not necessarily even really loading. I don't have my favorite part of Hotshot is literally loading the trailer. I have no problem with that. But as far as like consistency, like having one drop at 8 a.m. and then the next one maybe 200 miles away and you need to drop that one, that same day. And then if they take too long to drop you off at the first drop, then you're not dropping this one off to the next day. And I really peeped that when I made the most amount of money. When I made that $6,900, I didn't end up dropping off the last load that I picked up Friday until like, I think like that Wednesday morning, then I deadheaded to Charlotte, and I ended up getting 2 parcels going to Florida, and that was my week for that week. Like, that was my week. 2 parcels going to Florida for that entire week because it took me so long to get the 3 parcels off my truck going to North Carolina. So it's very stressful, but I mean, it's lucrative. It's lucrative. It's money in it. I'm not saying there's no money in it. It's just a little harder to deal with. Me personally, I just like having a dedicated load for $220 a mile. That's kind of like what I shoot for. Or you can do 1 or 2 hour pay for a fee. As far as paying yourself, how does that work? It's your business. Like, you pay your salary according to how much you feel like you need to pay yourself. You don't really need to set a salary for yourself, but you just need to account for the fact that there are going to be so many expenses coming out of your business. You need to know what need to be left in. You know, what need to be left in for maintenance, what need to be left in for the future bills coming up. You just want to kind of keep building up your business bank account. That's my opinion. Truck and trailer 18.8 empty. That's not too bad for a CDL setup. So what can you carry? Like 17.2. What can you carry? I just spent another $80 on 4 straps and 4 extra blankets. That ain't too bad. Like I said, y'all Boxtruck straps cost way less than Hotshot straps. Like a good 2. I ain't gonna lie, it's like 2-inch straps at Love's that cost like freaking $45 a strap. So it's way cheaper than a Boxtruck, man. One live looks is awesome. That's why I sent the cash out. Yeah, usually I try to stay on I always tell my fiance, I'm like, yeah, baby, I'm just going for an hour. Then I end up answering so many questions and I realize, like, man, I've been on here for 2 hours. So yeah, I'm probably finna wrap it up, and then more people like Andre popping up. I'm finna go ahead and wrap it up, man. Probably the last 2 minutes, like I said, to thank everybody for joining in. Appreciate Hotshot Mac, Big Six Wheels, Mrs. Hotshot Mac. I see what y'all doing in the community. Y'all been in it longer than me, but I see y'all jumped out on y'all own authority, and I'm glad to see y'all having fun with it. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in on the stream. I'll probably be going live next week with Daniel, which we're going to talk about insurance and probably the lease on company. But for the last 2 to 5 minutes, I just wanted to thank y'all for coming in. And if y'all got any last questions, just drop them real quick and I'll try to answer. Got a load, need 12 straps, 10 blankets, going to Cali, picking up Monday. Man, you going crazy. You're going crazy. What's up, my G? Trying to decide whether to do box truck or Hotshot. I'm based out of North Carolina. Oh, wait, North Cali, I guess. What's your experience with loads coming out of Cali? I haven't went too far to the West Coast. The farthest I've been west was Phoenix, so I couldn't tell you that. But if you want, man, we can study your market, study your lanes in a consultation call, man. Hit me up in the email in the description below not on this video, but the last video or any other video, and we can talk about that. But right at this moment, like I said, even if I was to pull up the load boards, it wouldn't be much showing for any market right now, except for truckloads. I like dedicated loads. Same with me, 6-wheel. Same with me. What up, Mike? What's up, Andre? If it's his guy for securement training, and he's always dropping knowledge on Clubhouse and supporting the vision. That's what's up. Thanks, Mac. Okay, so this was guy in Texas with the securing that I was saying my ass needed to go take a visit to. That's what's up. You paid it through an app or you just transfer money, bank account to personal. It really depends. Like me and my fiance for our business, we do QuickBooks. So you don't have to do QuickBooks. You can just do a transfer from your business checking to your personal checkings. 16.5. Okay, that's not bad. That definitely makes sense, bro. I'll take a dedicated run for that rate as well over parcels. Hell yeah, I will. But I do know there's higher potential in booking parcels. That's what I know too. So I won't discredit that. Also remember, set aside 30% of each load for taxes, please, bro. Please, please, please. I don't know if I can do that, Josh. Good advice though, man. We prefer dedicated loads. However, in the market now definitely need to be strategic in order to maximize profit. Examples: vehicle parcels, OD load. I see y'all with the overdimensional loads, man. Y'all, and it takes a lot of guts to take them, man. Like, and he does real well in securing them. So Big props to y'all, man, and having everything down pat with the lights, the flags. Everything just looks so clean on Max setup, man. And y'all for sure getting it done, man. Y'all getting it done. Salute to y'all. Stay safe. Stay safe out there. Appreciate it, man. After bills, your account, 0 to limit your tax liability. My bad. I'm trying to go through the questions fast. What's the best place to get Boxtruck straps? Man, you can go to Walmart, honestly. You ain't going to need them that much. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, my guy. Oh, yeah, appreciate you too, Bear. This man going to need you. Okay, see you next week. Can't tell you, bro. She'll remember you. It's not how it works. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. I appreciate you too, man. Fill out the form on bio on the Instagram. Y'all check her out. I'm trying to read them fast. Just find out your channel. Give it a good work. Hey, man, you better hit the subscribe button. Bet I'm going to do that. Yes, sir. Hit me up, bro. Great info, Mike and Matt. H-Town. Chill out with that. I'm just playing. Y'all represent. Just got my Cdl last week, so finishing up a few things. How you pay yourself, transfer, business, personal account. Yeah, you can do either QuickBooks or you can do that. Are rates good for Hotshot now? Are rates good for Hotshot now? Hell no. Next question. I'm just playing. They're down from where they were 3-4 months ago. Victory lap, what's good, fam? Man, I'm trying to get through these. What it do? Cause you pulled up late. Yes, your business account to separate personal account. Yeah. Let me give them out a huge shout out to. Love the content, bro. I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Okay, I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Keep it 55th Street. Yes, sir. Hey, everybody drop $5 before I leave. You got. Hey, next time, Matt. By the way, Matt, if you still in here, man, you know I can on stream, y'all. I can tune you in on live, man, and we can go live too. Or if you want me to go live with you on your live, and on your live, we both be live. However you want to do it, man. We can set that up, or I can just tune in on Clubhouse. Yes, thanks. Our freight cheaps tool, that and Norton tool, 24-foot box as good as 26. Hell no. No, I'm just playing, but for real, 26 foot gonna give you more options. You don't want to limit yourself for the same price of equipment. If your company does not make a profit, you don't have tax liability. My IG has securement class info. Check them out. I think I'm gonna go live for the first time. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned for your boy Matt. You know I'm gonna stay tuned. My bad. My paperwork. I have to use page. Man, I'm trying to get these comments. Hotshot Matt, I'm tuning in. Yes, sir. Stay grinding. Hotshot Matt. H-Town out. All right, y'all, folks. No being slick. Y'all just going to be live at 5, huh? Yes, sir. Got hella questions. I'm late. Hell yeah, you do. H-Town. We can definitely do that, bro. I'm game. Okay. I got through all of them, man. I'll see y'all later, man. Good night. Happy holidays for everybody. If you don't tune in to the next stream, I enjoy answering these questions for y'all. And I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace out. And Matt, just hit me up, bro.